Alright, this is the parts of the cell presentation by Timothy. The first half is by me, Timothy Doucet. Here we go. We're going to start off with the nucleus. The function of your nucleus is that it regulates and controls the activities of the cell. It also carries the information in your genes. That's a little bit of a typo, that's my bad. The nucleus is surrounded by a nuclear envelope that has nuclear pores. And they're like little openings in the cell, or in the nuclear envelope, let me say. Inside the nucleus is the nucleolus, which we will discuss in the next slide. It also contains chromatin and nucleoplasm. Let me just preface this. All the fun facts in these slides are completely and utterly false. I put them in just as little jokes. I'm sure you've already read this one. Okay, the nucleolus, the structure. You have three major components at play in the nucleolus. And another thing, for the structure and function on this slide, I flipped them around because it made a little bit more sense. Because I say the parts in the structure and then I describe the parts in the functions. I hope that's okay. You have fibrillar center and the dense fibrillar component and the granular component. And you see all the shortened versions. The function of these components. The FC is where transcription of RDNA occurs. The DFC contains a protein that is important in RNA processing, called fibrillin. Why did I say that so weird? Try to pronounce. That's not. I'm just gonna go on. And the GC helps with ribosome assembly. Fun fact: the nucleolus is known for making good pancakes. Okay, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Its function is the synthesis of lipids. The cells with an excess of smooth endoplasmic reticulum, or smooth ER, are ones that secrete phospholipids and steroids. The structure is a tube-like structure. You hear it called tubules, if I can say that properly, that sometimes form a branch that appear reticular, devoted to the storage of key enzymes. Sorry about that, my pronunciation's wonky today. The fun fact is smooth ER is smooth, and that was said by J.K. Rowling. Rough endoplasmic reticulum. Your function for the rough endoplasmic reticulum is that it makes proteins. And its structure is just a series of connected sacs that appear flattened when you look at them. Kind of looks like a labyrinth from Greek mythology when I look at it. It has ribosomes on it, which give it that bumpy look that the smooth ER does not have. And fun fact, the rough ER's brother, rougher ER, will beat you up and take your lunch money. The Golgi Apparatus, this is the last one for my half of the project. The function is packaging proteins into vesicles, and it plays a key role in the secretory pathway. And it's also called, you'll hear it referred to as the Golgi complex or the Golgi body. All of those are acceptable. And it's made up of a series of cisternae. It's located near the nucleus, next to the two endoplasmic reticulum rows that we talked about earlier. Excuse me, I just took a little drink. And the fun fact is the Golgi Apparatus has starred in 3 movies: Through Cell and Back, The Organist, and Nightmare on Cellm Street. I am very proud of those puns. And I got a little secret for you here. There's a lot of people don't know this, but they made a sequel to Nightmare on Cellm Street, and I have the cover art right here. And it didn't load. I'm gonna try to reload it. None of it loaded. What? What happened? It didn't load. What? Bogus. Fraud. Spent 30 minutes on this. Well, that is a disappointment. Alright, I apologize for that. It did not work on the Google slide, but here's what I was going to show you. Pretty proud of this. And that's about it. So, yeah. Alright, real quick here, I'll just tell you. Caden wasn't able to record his due to technological issues. I don't think he had a computer to do it on or something, I don't really know. So you got me again. I'm sure you're happy with that, though. Everybody likes me. I am the most liked person in the whole universe. Here's the mitochondria. The mitochondria are a membrane-bound cell organelles that generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cell's biochemical reaction. He put a nice little image in there that lets you see what it looks like, you know. This is the I am so sorry. The chloroplast, which are only in plants. In particular, organelles called chloroplasts allow plants to capture the energy of the sun in energy-rich molecules. Cell walls allow plants to have rigid structures as varied as wood trunks and simple leaves. And vacuoles allow plant cells to change size. Another nice image there at the bottom. Vacuoles, they are surrounded by a thin membrane and filled with fluid and any molecule they take in. They may look similar to vesicles, another organelle, because both are membrane-bound sacs, but vacuoles are significantly larger than vesicles and are formed when multiple vesicles fuse together. Lysosomes are acidic membrane-bound organelles found within cells, usually around 1 micrometer in length. Lysosomes contain numerous hydrolytic enzymes which catalyze hydrolysis reactions. And another nice image there. We gotta go fast, baby. Okay, we gotta go fast. The primary function of the plasma membrane is to protect the cell from its surroundings. Composed of a phospholipid bilayer with embedded proteins, the plasma membrane is selectively permeable to ions and organic molecules and regulates the movement of substances in and out of the cell. That's about it. See ya.